The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 87 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Rogue Playing Cards, and this is the Amethyst Purple Edition. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Rogue Playing Cards here, a nice simplistic, minimalist front of the tuck box here, and it is a glossy finish tuck box here, not the standard one. It's more of a high gloss. It's like even more glossy than the regular standard tuck boxes. Then you got the pips here. You got the spades, the clubs, the hearts, and the diamonds here. And the hearts and diamonds are in a purple color there. And you got those fully custom like diamonds there. And slight custom clubs there. And spades there. And the hearts pretty much. It's still custom but slightly normal. And on the side you got the purple there. And it's designed by Jason. And I'm not going to pronounce the last name because I could not pronounce it and I would say it wrong. And it's produced by Jason. Here, so it's designed and produced by Jason. On the other side it says Rogue Playing Cards Amethyst Purple Edition. On the bottom you got two little logos there, and it says produced and distributed by Jason Designs. Designed by Jason and created in California. So that means it is made by the United States Playing Card Company because it's created in California there. On the back you got a sneak peek of the back design here. On the top it says poker size, amethyst purple, and then you got a little logo there, a little design there. On the little tuck flap it says work hard, dream big, and you got a little seven of spades there. And then it says 2019 there on the two inner tuck flaps. Those came out around 2019. Well, and then if we take the cards out of the box, on the inside of the tuck box it's just plain white. Nothing too fancy going on inside there. Well, now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with the back design here. Here we have a borderless, mirrored, two-way back design here. So the design goes all the way to the edges. So we got full inked back design here. And then if you flip the cards around, it's the same on both directions here. Well, to the normal eye, it would be the same in both directions here. But if we turn the cards around and take a look at what the cards you get, you don't get any jokers in this deck, but you do get 3 extra cards. And the first card we have here is a poker card here. We got like a poker hands. It tells you and shows you all the different hands of poker here. On this side, it shows you all the different hands here, what the possibilities are, in like a visual picture. And then on the back, it tells you, like, describes it. On the back, look at the little info sheet on the back. And then the second card here, you get a fully inked card here, front and back. And it's all the different backers that back this deck on Kickstarter, because this deck was on Kickstarter. And here you got all the different people's names here. And then the last card here, or third card here, you get a card that shows how the marked deck. That's why I said only most people would see it as just a standard back design where it's mirrored. But then some other people, if you know how to read the markings, the mark system, there. And then on the back, it's just a little ad card there, and a website. And then onto the custom Ace of Spades here. You got the spade there in the middle with that design of like the back design there. A little segment from the back design. And then a little dotted circle around that. And then you got Rogue Amethyst purple there. And you got the two regular like pips there in the middle, but then you got, or on the corners, and then you got the two new pips, like smaller ones, like sideways on the cards there. And you got that like design, like little pips there in the corners on each card. And then you got that like back design like segment piece there with the dotted line and those custom spades there. And that style kind of design goes all the way throughout the rest of the spades there. Then we get to the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of spades here. And they're pretty much standard court cards, but like slightly stylized, slightly. And they're in a black and white colorway here for the spades here. Not pretty much standard, just like black and white. And then we get to the diamonds here. And they're fully custom diamonds here. As you can see, like a darkish purplish color there. With that same like design in the background there. And like the sideways pips there in the corners. And that design goes all the way throughout the diamonds there. And the same thing with the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of spades here. They're just pretty much the standard court cards here, standard faces, just in that like purple colorway there. And then we get the clubs here, the Jack, Queen, and King of clubs here, and you got those custom club pips there. Then you got the standard court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King, standard faces, standard court cards here, just in a black and white colorway there. And then you got that same design with that little gray design in the back, and then the custom club pips there, all the way throughout the rest of the clubs. And we got the ace of spades here, which just has the big club there in the middle with that design behind it. Lastly, the hearts here. We got the Jack, Queen, and King of hearts. There's standard core cards, standard faces, just in that like purple colorway there. And then you got the slightly custom hearts here in that purple colorway. With that same little gray design in the background. Well, now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. Well, you got some nice springs there, nice and springy. They're not overly stiff to where they're like super hard to bend, but they're not like super bendy to where they're like they don't want to spring too easy, too much. They're like nice medium springs there. Now on to the fans. Well, as you can see, they spread nice and evenly there. You can see all the different pips. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards. Now for the Pharaoh. A pretty decent Pharaoh there, though it wasn't like super smooth to where it went instantly. I had to kind of like push a little bit on for the cards to like interlock together, but they're still interlocked pretty evenly there. Now for the giant fan of the back design. This is kind of like a trippy back design here. Now for that reverse Pharaoh. And the Pharaoh is like almost slightly better, but kind of the same. But it kind of interlocked slightly better. Now for the giant fan of the faces. Now for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. Okay, the riffle shuffle test would help if I could actually get them to like riffle shuffle a few times. Okay, there. I got a couple now in there, and they're pretty smooth. The more you do, the more smoother that you can get, which is nice. There's no like too much clumpiness other than the fact that I kept like messing up the wiffle shovels there, but other than that, not too bad. Now for some packet cuts. Now for the one-handed cut or Charlier cut. And once again, no issues with packet cuts. They handled just as always. No issues there. Nice handling for the one-handed cut. Now for the dribble. Well, we passed the dribble test. They're nice and smooth there. Nice and clicky. There's no like clumpiness to the cards. They're not like sticking together. They float nice and evenly there. Now for that spread fan. A nice evenly spread fan there. And back is on there. And lastly, we've got to spread the cards on the table. Well, overall, I'm going to say, not a bad deck. Nice simplistic deck here. With a trippy back design here. It's kind of trippy to look at for long periods of time. You kind of get like hypnotized almost looking at it. Well, anyways, these cards handle like normal. There's no issues there. They're not like anything super crazy for handling here. Just like the average handling. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. This has been day 87 of a daily deck review. This has been the Rogue Playing Cards Amethyst Purple Edition. That's the video. I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. Thanks for watching. Bye.